Okay, so this weekend I went to a restaurant with my cousin visiting from the US, and he ordered food in the rudest sounding English I have ever heard without even realizing it.
What did he say?
He looked at the waiter and said, "Give me a coffee." Just like that. No please, no softness, nothing.
Oh no, that does sound like a command, not a request.
Exactly, and that's a perfect problem to fix on day 11 of our English speaking challenge. Because today we're covering polite requests and suggestions. Would you, could you, and shall we? By the end of this episode, nobody's gonna sound like they're ordering an employee around.
Okay, let's save your cousin's reputation then. Let's set the scene. We're at a restaurant today, so would you like to order first?
Would you like to order first? That's such a polite way to ask, much softer than just, do you want to order first?
Exactly. Would you like is one of the most useful polite phrases in English, perfect for offers and gentle questions. Structure, would you like plus a noun, or would you like to plus a base verb?
Give me both versions.
Sure. With a noun, would you like some water? With a verb, would you like to try the pasta?
Got it. And both sound naturally polite. Nothing forceful about either one.
Exactly. Now, could you, which we briefly touched on back on day 8, remember?
Right. Could for polite requests. So in a restaurant, that would be something like, could you bring some water, please?
Perfect example. And here's an important tip. The word please makes an even bigger difference than people realize. Could you bring some water is polite. Could you bring some water, please, is even warmer and friendlier.
So this is exactly your cousin's mistake. Give me a coffee has neither could you nor please.
Exactly. That's basically the least polite version of that sentence possible in English. Even something as small as, could I get a coffee, please, completely changes how it sounds.
That's such a small change with such a big impact. What's the difference between would you and could you then? They feel pretty similar.
Good question. They're very close, but there's a subtle difference. Could you tends to focus more on ability or capability, asking if something is possible. Would you focuses more on willingness, asking if someone is willing to do something.
Give me an example of that difference.
Sure. Could you pass the menu is asking if it's physically possible for them to do it right now. Would you mind passing the menu is asking about their willingness. Are they okay doing it?
Oh, would you mind is an interesting phrase. Tell me more about that phrase specifically.
Would you mind is one of the most polite request forms in English, and it has a tricky grammar rule that confuses a lot of learners.
Oh, here we go. What's the trap?
After would you mind, we use the ing form of the verb, not the base verb. So it's would you mind passing the menu, not would you mind pass the menu or would you mind to pass the menu.
That's genuinely surprising. Most other request phrases used a base verb.
Exactly. That's what makes it a trap. It breaks the usual pattern. And here's something even more interesting. Since mind literally means to object or to be bothered by something, when you answer yes to this question, it actually means no, you won't do it.
Wait, what? That sounds confusing.
It genuinely is at first. If someone asks, would you mind opening the window, and you say, no, not at all, that means yes, you'll open it, because you're saying, no, I don't mind. If you say yes, that technically means you do mind, meaning you'd rather not.
Okay, that's officially the most confusing thing we've covered in this whole challenge so far.
Honestly, it confuses native speakers too sometimes in casual conversation. Most people just answer naturally, sure, no problem, to avoid the yes-no trap altogether.
That's actually really useful advice. When in doubt, skip the yes-no trap altogether.
Exactly. Now let's move to shall, which is used differently, mainly for suggestions and offers, not requests.
Give me an example in this restaurant setting.
Sure, shall we order dessert? That's a suggestion, proposing an idea to the group. Or shall I call the waiter? That's an offer. You're offering to do something for someone.
So shall isn't really about asking someone else to do something, it's more about proposing an action, sometimes involving yourself.
Exactly right. That's the key difference. Could you pass the menu is asking if someone else do it. Shall I call the waiter is you offering to do it yourself.
Got it. That's a genuinely important distinction. Is shall used a lot in everyday conversation, though? It feels a bit old-fashioned to me.
Good observation, actually. Shall is used less in American English these days, but it's still very common in British English and in Indian English, especially for suggestions with we and offers with I. Shall we begin and shall I help you are both still very natural and commonly used.
That's good to know. So it's not outdated everywhere, just less common in certain regions.
Exactly. Now let's put your cousin's disaster order back together properly this time. Instead of give me a coffee, what should he have said?
Let me try. Could I have a coffee, please? Or would you bring me a coffee, please?
Both excellent. And even simpler, can I get a coffee, please, is also totally natural and polite in casual restaurant settings.
I need to send them this entire episode.
Please do. Save his reputation at every restaurant from now on. All right, let's move into today's practice round. And this one's going to test all of these polite forms properly.
Let's go. Sentence 1. क्या आप पानी ला सकते हैं, please?
Could you bring some water, please?
Perfect. Sentence 2. क्या आप dessert try करना चाहेंगे?
Would you like to try dessert?
Great. Sentence 3. क्या मैं waiter को बुलाऊं?
Shall I call the waiter?
Excellent. Sentence 4. क्या हम order करें?
Shall we order?
Perfect. Now, sentence 5. क्या आपको बुरा लगेगा अगर मैं खिड़की खोल दूं?
Would you mind if I open the window?
Very close, but after would you mind, even when followed by if, the structure needs a slight adjustment. And honestly, this exact phrase has two acceptable versions, but the most natural one uses ing directly. It should be, would you mind opening the window?
Right, dropping the if I part entirely and going straight to ing. That's the cleaner, more natural version.
Exactly. Good catch. Sentence 6. मुझे coffee चाहिए, please.
Could I have a coffee, please?
Perfect. And no cousin-style rudeness this time. Sentence 7. क्या आप menu pass कर सकते हैं?
Could you pass the menu, please?
Great. Sentence 8. क्या आपको चाय पसंद आएगी?
Would you like some tea?
Perfect. Sentence 9. क्या मैं bill ले आऊं?
Shall I bring the bill?
Excellent. And our last one, sentence 20. क्या आपको बुरा लगेगा अगर मैं जल्दी जाऊं?
Would you mind if I leave early?
Actually, since if is included here, this version is grammatically acceptable. Both patterns exist. Would you mind plus ing, or would you mind if plus a subject and a simple past verb? Oddly, not present tense. So the fully correct version is, would you mind if I left early?
Oh, that past tense after if feels strange since we're talking about the present.
I know, it does feel unusual, but that's genuinely how this specific structure works in English. It's one of those exceptions you just have to remember through practice.
Good to know. That's a real trap. Sentence 11. क्या हम dessert order करें?
Shall we order dessert?
Perfect. Sentence 12. क्या आप थोड़ा salt pass कर सकते हैं, please?
Could you pass some salt, please?
Great. Sentence 13. क्या आप मेरा bag पकड़ सकते हैं 1 minute के लिए?
Would you hold my bag for a minute?
Perfect. Sentence 14. क्या मैं आपकी मदद करूं?
Shall I help you?
Excellent. Sentence 15. क्या आपको बुरा लगेगा अगर मैं light off करूं?
Would you mind turn off the light?
Same trap from before. After would you mind, we always need ing, not the base verb. It should be would you mind turning off the light?
Right. This ing rule after would you mind is clearly the trickiest pattern in today's entire lesson.
Exactly. That's precisely why it showed up multiple times. Repetition until it sticks. Sentence 16. क्या हम थोड़ी देर बैठे?
Shall we sit for a while?
Perfect. Sentence 17. क्या आप मुझे अपना नंबर दे सकते हैं?
Could you give me your number?
Great. Sentence 18. क्या आप कुछ और खाना चाहेंगे?
Would you like some more food?
Perfect. Sentence 19. क्या मैं आपके लिए टैक्सी बुक कर दूं?
Shall I book a taxi for you?
Excellent. And our last one, sentence 20. कॉफी दो मुझे.
Give me coffee.
And there it is, your cousin's exact sentence, word for word. Let's fix it one final time, properly.
Could I have a coffee, please?
Perfect. Full circle, and hopefully your cousin never orders like that again. 20 sentences done, and honestly, would you mind was clearly the boss battle of today's episode.
It really was. That ing trap and the weird past tense after if both caught me off guard.
Let's recap everything before we finish.
Sure. Would you like is used for polite offers and questions, followed by a noun or two plus a base verb. Would you like some water? Would you like to order?
Could you is used for polite requests, focusing on ability. Could you pass the menu? Would you is used for polite requests too, focusing more on willingness. Would you help me with this?
Would you mind is an extra polite request form, always followed by ing, not the base verb. Would you mind opening the window? And remember, answering no actually means agreement, while yes means refusal. So in casual speech, it's often safer to just say, sure, no problem.
Shall I is used for offers, you proposing to do something yourself. Shall I call the waiter? Shall we is used for suggestions involving the group. Shall we order dessert?
And remember, adding please to any of these requests makes them sound even warmer and more polite.
Now it's your turn to practice. In the comments below, write 3 sentences. 1 polite request using could you or would you, 1 offer or suggestion using shall I or shall we, and 1 sentence using would you mind plus ing, just to lock in that tricky pattern.
We'll be reading your comments, so go ahead and write below. And if you know someone who orders food like my cousin did, tag them. They need this episode.
That's it for day 11 of our English speaking challenge. Tomorrow, we're heading into childhood memories with used to and would, talking about past habits.
So stay subscribed, keep your notifications on, and don't miss tomorrow's episode.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and please, always add a please. Bye for now.